Many consumers in the market for new office equipment don't realize the expense of buying a printer for their workplace. Of course, not everybody needs a robust printing solution, but even a basic multifunction office printer can cost you upwards of $1,000. You might have already found the exact printer you want, but how are you going to pay for it? What are your choices? Fortunately, you have multiple payment options at your disposal, so you don't have to incur such a hefty short-term business cost if you don't have the financial means or desire to do so. I'm Maggie Swinson, and I'm a business consultant here at Strategic Technology Partners of Texas. And because of my experience and the extensive training I've gone through led by industry leaders, I'm going to provide you with the 4 most popular purchasing options consumers opt to choose from when buying a machine. The first payment option is leasing. Leasing a printer is just like leasing a car. You pay monthly payment determined by the type of machine you choose, how long you opt to lease it, the interest rate you are charged by the leasing company, and any additional services you opt to include upon purchase. A few of the pros to leasing a printer include easier to budget for expensive equipment since the total cost of the machine is broken down into monthly payments, which keeps your working capital intact. Automatic shipment of toner is another plus, and having access to service technicians are usually provided as part of your lease agreement in the form of a service contract, which starts at around $12 a month plus the price per page cost for the amount you print or copy in a month. A couple of the cons to leasing a printer include you're in a contract, which means you are committed to staying in that agreement for the term length you agreed to and would have to pay a cancellation fee to break your lease. A second con is interest charges do apply and can be higher than rates from your personal bank. If you choose the leasing option, you should expect a contract term length of around 3 to 5 years, depending on where you decide to lease from. The next payment option doesn't need much of an introduction. Cash payments are always green and always good. But when would paying in cash be the best option for you? Well, if you have it in your budget to purchase a multi-$1,000 machine in cash, you should do it every time. Why? Because it will save you more money if you have the cash flow to purchase upfront. You won't be bound by contract, and you can even recoup some of your initial investment by selling the printer after you've used it and no longer need it. Vendors defer on the issue of accepting credit cards as a form of payment, and some charge additional fees to purchase with one. But if you're interested in going that route to finance your printer, many credit card providers offer special financing for large purchases. Buying with a credit card would be a fit for consumers that need their machine financed but don't qualify for financing from leasing companies or banks. Fourth and final option for payment includes receiving financing from your personal financial institution, whether it be a bank, credit union, or other. Many banks and credit unions offer small business loans as investment capital that can be used to finance printers and production equipment. Now that you're aware of the different purchasing options, before clicking the buy button, it's best to consult industry experts to make sure you're getting the most out of your investment. If you know which printer you want and are ready to purchase, or if you need help in finding the right machine for you, reach out to us and we'll help you find the solution that is best for you. Go through the 4 options discussed today, talk with your print provider, and figure out the best payment method that will allow you to get the machine you want without having to break the bank for it.